Carlos Chavez is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. The 1-1 fouled off. The 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Ready now, Jason Law. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game perhaps. It's 2-1. The 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now for Colorado, Miguel Valdez. He's set. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 delivery. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Side has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they're on top 1-0. Tyler Cunningham gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in, Yasmani Tomas. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
There's a strike. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Nope. Missed with a slider. No hits to this point. Fastball that just misses inside.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Popped him up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
The catcher, number 36, John Ryan Murphy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Ryan Murphy. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. 4-1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Tomas, the runner at second with one away. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. High in the air out towards shallow right. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Lewis Brinson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
number 9, Lewis Brinson.
Ripped down the line. And you can't ask for much more off the bench as they'll drive that run in with extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Randall Romero is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Just a touch outside, 1-2. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Two and two.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one stayed up a little high.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. A little bouncer. Another payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Another full count pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. The next 3-2. Catches the corner. Got him looking. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. All tied at 1-1. Ernesto Mora has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32, Ernesto Mora.
Ready for another chance? Pete James. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Now the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Now the 1-0. He's outside for a ball. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. The bouncer to the left side. Bogaerts has it. Throw is dropped at first. Luckily for him, though, there'll be no advance.
Wow, as we watch this, I have to just shake my head. Looks like a good throw, but the first baseman just drops it. I guess that big glove isn't big enough, huh?
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up. But that was a nice job of laying off.
And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Two very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. From the stretch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 home. In there. Now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. The 1-1 home. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Moustakas waits on the 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Another 1-2 delivery, and he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center, number 17 for him on the season, as the Rockies have staked themselves to a 4-1 lead.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Into the box, Miles Harper. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And that's something to worry about, too. When you combine a high pitch count with a hot night like this, like we have here, you're going to lose a lot of gas real quick.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Colorado leads it 4-1. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Sam Tuivailala will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ethan Shearer is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here. Up next for Arizona, Nelson Sai. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Striding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. Last time through was a base hit. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball right back to the mound. The second for 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Michael Conforto.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Tuivailala, 30 years of age. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a 2nd time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Behind 0-2 now. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for Arizona, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Kelvin Herrera enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Striding in to start the ninth, Ethan Shearer, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Tomas has a read on it. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Jason Law.
Now at the plate, Jason Law. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The left fielder, number 9, Miguel Valdez.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Miguel Valdez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. From the stretch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Herrera, a 5'10" right-hander. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Law leads off first with 1 away. Ground ball right side. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Stepping in now, Pete James. Now ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. Now the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Conforto giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-0 count. The pitch grounded down the third baseline.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 2 left for Colorado as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Felix Ramirez is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Felix Ramirez.
Into the box, Jake Lamb. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Digging in, Yasmani Tomas. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. It's 2 balls and a strike to Yasmani Tomas. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
In now, Todd Connolly, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One and one to count. picked him up. Law is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Rockies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Tyler Cunningham gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Felix Ramirez wraps it up for the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. A reminder that Postgame Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at Washington and 3rd Street Station.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting out in the NL West, the Rockies allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got a road win against Arizona 4-1. Jacob deGrom got the W, his 11th this season, as the Giants downed the Bay Area rival Athletics 2-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Philadelphia Phillies got 11 hits overall as they bested the visiting Padres 8-6. The Brewers put together 10 total hits as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 6-2. Brian Mosquera grabbed 3 runs driven in, leading the Braves to a victory over the Nationals 5-1. He is currently riding a 10-game hitting streak. Paul DeJong had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Cardinals beat their rival Cubs 9-7. The Buccos launched
Well, the mercury continues to rise here on a midsummer's afternoon at Chase Field in Phoenix. Today, it's game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Xander Bogaerts, the National League's leading hitter to this point, takes his swings. Next. Albert Suarez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Into the box now, Miguel Valdez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming. Here it is. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike 1. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
high in the air out to center field. Tomas is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 1. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
At the plate, Pete James. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tries to dump this one out to left. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. James, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Two balls and a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Conforto ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fourth, shortstop, Trevor Story.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Trevor Story. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. A dive, but he's back. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Two out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Here's the 2-1 home. This is on the ground over to first. Backhanded. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Colorado. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, what this guy's been able to do is not easy. Averages over a strikeout per 9 innings. His K per 9 innings rate right now is 10 for every 9 innings pitched. Definitely one of the elite pitchers with elite swing and miss stuff.
Stepping up to the plate, Randall Romero. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Valdez has a beat on it. One away. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Now to the plate, Nelson Tsai. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. These Rockies guys, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Grounded to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. To first. Got him.
Batting third, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. Just 3 for 14. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Missed with a slider.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Mike Moustakas.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Nope.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's focus on Michael Conforto. He's definitely known for that sweet left-handed swing in the top of the order. But he's no slouch defensively as well, showing the ability to come in on baseballs, make diving catches, and throw guys out at the plate.
Striding in for the Rockies, Willie Calhoun, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Side fields it cleanly on to first, and there are two down.
Batting seventh, catcher, Miles Harper.
Coming to the plate now, Miles Harper. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Harper tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. 2 balls and no strikes. Suarez has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Now the 2-1. He's taken high above the zone. No score here as we play inning number 2. Three-two pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Conforto, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Michael Conforto.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Fastball down near the shoe tops. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Valdez. 1 out.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
Jake Lamb standing in now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch on its way. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. 0-1, here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Bottom of the second here with no score. Up around the face.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. And this is knocked down over there. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Todd Connolly.
Digging in, Todd Connolly. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. He's set. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Lamb at second with 2 down. Into the corner and slicing foul. try again, 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stanton has a read on it, and that retires the side. One left for the Diamondbacks. We'll move to the third with no score. Back now in the desert Southwest, set for the top of the third from Chase Field in Phoenix. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Noah Syndergaard.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a whiff at a good slider that time. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Fastball that just misses inside. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. Strikeout number 3 for him here this afternoon as he begins his third inning of work with a punch out. And as you see on the graphic, he's currently in the 5th position in that department on this Arizona ball club. Now at the plate, Jason Law. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. Law, 30 years of age. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Third inning, no score to this point. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
The 3-2 pitch, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, left fielder, Miguel Valdez.
Digging in to try it again, Miguel Valdez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be two. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. Stepping into the box, John Ryan Murphy. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. First pitch on its way. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now the 2-0 to short. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Batting ninth, Edgar Albert Suarez.
So here now is the pitcher, Albert Suarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. Check swing grounder to the right side, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Standing in now, Randall Romero. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here, but I would imagine he's seething inside as he hasn't given up a run this afternoon. John Gray is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box, Nelson Tsai, and this one gets away. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike one.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And over to third now is the runner.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring. An infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Romero at third with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Into the box now, Pete James. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Still even at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And he got him.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Called strike 2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Here now the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
In now, Mike Moustakas, and it's fouled away. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas, number 249 career, as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. 0-1 the count. Two runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Colorado. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. These two have not faced each other at the major league level.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
That misses. 1-1 the count now to the Arizona shortstop. Now a hard liner, but foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's swung on and missed. So good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's 1 away. Time now for the Rockies Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 players making some noise in the upper minors. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Conforto. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
At the plate, Jake Lamb. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he takes strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
No, that's
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Two out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another full count pitch on its way. Count still full, 3-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box now, Yasmani Tomas, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 1-0 home, and he fouls this one off. Lamb stands at second with two gone. It's 2 balls and a strike to Yasmani Tomas. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Now at the plate, Miles Harper. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Miles Harper.
First pitch on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Two and two to the Colorado catcher.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Standing in now, John Gray. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box, Jason Law. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-1. Lifted in the air to center. Tomas is there, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Todd Connolly, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Stanton at the track. but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
So coming to the plate, John Ryan Murphy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded to first. Law takes it in. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The pitcher, number 56, Albert
Raul Mondesi will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 27, Raul Mondesi.
Up around the face. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
The 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0. Here's the 3-0. A changeup over the inside corner. Connolly stands at third with one gone in the inning. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, right fielder, Randall.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Randall Romero, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Romero brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Into right field, that's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
In now, Nelson Sai. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Stanton. He can't get there as it falls in. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Hey, with two strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, and it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
No balls and one strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit. And you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. Three balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Fouled off. Popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit. And to score from third, the tying run. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only one gone. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Michael Conforto started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Jake Lamb standing in now. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Romero at third, Sy over at second, Bogaerts at first, 2 out in the inning. 1-1 to count to Jake Lamb. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 14 on the season as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Man, that has to hurt. He was one pitch away from getting out of the inning without the wheels coming completely off. But guess what? Now this thing is stripped and on blocks.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. High in the air out to center field. James is in pursuit. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow. The grand slam home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Rockies 2. Artie Lewicki takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 57, Artie Lewicki.
Digging in once again, Miguel Valdez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Popped him up. Bogaerts has a play. Makes the play. 1 away.
Center fielder, number 2, Keith James.
Stepping in, Keith James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider down low for a strike. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. 1 out, nobody on. Nope. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Giancarlo Stanton waits on deck. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Ball two now.
No strike.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Three and oh now. From the belt, the pitch, and it's fouled away. Runner at first here, one man out. Drives it the other way to deep right. Romero going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
In now, Trevor Story, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. From the stretch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Ball two.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. On deck, Mike Moustakas. The 3-0 pitch. There's ball four.
First base.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mike Moustakas. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well. 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Stanton at second, Story at first, one gone. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
The 2-2. A bullet to first base.
Now batting, second baseman, Willie Calhoun.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Second and third, 2 away. The 2-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Through 5.5, it's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Rockies 3. Digging in and looking for more, Todd Connolly. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Todd Connolly.
First pitch coming, here it is. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Chopped weakly to the left. Moustakas is up with it, and that's the first out.
The catcher, number 36, John Ryan Murphy.
So striding forward now, John Ryan Murphy, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, Hector Artie Lewicki.
Lewis Brinson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Lewis Brinson.
.287 the average coming in. 9 homers and 47 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Diamondbacks down in order as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Randall Delgado is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Randall Delgado.
Leading off the inning, Miles Harper, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
A 1 pitch on its way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Another 0-2 home. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2.
Nope.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Nope. Foul ball.
Another full count pitch home. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line. But this is a foul ball. Another full count pitch on its way. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Wilmer Flores will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 delivery. Way in front of that fastball. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now in the box, Jason Law. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. And here's Tomas to make the catch, and that's the third out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Tyler Cunningham gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Tyler Cunningham.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Randall Romero. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. He's in there for strike number 2. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. Payoff pitch one more time. Line drive to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
That one had extra bases written all over it. Great sliding catch, and he also kept the runners right where they were at.
Stepping in now, Nelson Sai, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Now here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Two and two the count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Here now the 2-2. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Stanton has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They still lead it 6-3. Jackson Neely has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Jackson Neely.
Leading off the inning, Miguel Valdez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Neely, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Three and one to the Rockies left fielder. The 3-1 pitch. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. Well, this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Hit to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Soft liner towards first. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it. But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll be back in standing up. Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Throw over to first, and he's back easily. The 1-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Valdez stands at first with one out. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard to short. Played on the backhand. The second, but they throw it away. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. On the season, Story is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. In to score, the runner from third.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Your attention, please. Now
So with a left-handed hitter
back-to-back,
waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Aldo Castaneda.
Mike Moustakas will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in, you haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. A fastball that just misses inside. Men on third with 2 down. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Conforto. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. D-backs lead it 6-4. Mike Montgomery is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
38, Mike Montgomery.
Standing in, Michael Conforto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Michael Conforto.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Valdez is after it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Stepping into the box, Jake Lamb. He went deep back in the fifth.
Big swing of the bat by this guy in his last one. A grand slam that drove in 4, and that's helped this team lead by 2 runs up to this point.
A ball and no strikes. Montgomery, 33 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
Center fielder number 24, Yasmani Tomas.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Settling in now, Todd Connolly. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
The catcher number 36, John Ryan Murphy.
Stepping in, John Ryan Murphy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Tomas on second. Connolly on at first with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They're up 6-4. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
1-0 the count. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Conforto going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher, Miles Harper.
Now batting, Miles Harper. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Now here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Side gloves it. On to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting, pitcher, Mike Montgomery.
Carlos Chavez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 6, Carlos Chavez.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. That misses 1-2. Chavez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Last strike now for Colorado. Rounded down the 3rd baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Standing in now, Jason Law, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1.
A nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
All right, Dan, as a former closer right here, you get 2 quick outs in the 9th inning, and then you give up back-to-back knocks. Are you 1 pitch away? What are you telling yourself?
You know, sometimes the hardest thing to do, D-Row, is to get that 1, 2, 3, 9th inning. 2 base hits in a row right now. This is where you really have to make some good pitches. It's never easy pitching the 9th inning, and this is an indication of that right here.
Into the box now, Miguel Valdez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Hit softly on the ground to third. And they get to force it third, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, they beat him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 out save. Job well done.
6-4 the outcome today. The Arizona Diamondbacks used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Albert Suarez earns win number 4 on the season. John Gray struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Aldo Castaneda records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 25th of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game this afternoon. The victorious Diamondbacks, 6 runs, 8 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Rockies, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. A reminder that Postgame Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street station.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the National League West, Jake Lamb drove in 4, leading the D-backs over the Rockies 6-4. The A's got 18 hits as they dismantled the Giants 11-3. Jose Torres got his second W of the season as the Padres got by the Phillies 3-2. The Brewers combined to allow only 4 hits as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 4-2. Trey Turner needed just a home run to complete the cycle, helping the Nats down the Braves 6-5. He is currently leading the National League in stolen bases. The Chicago Cubs got 11 hits overall as they got the win in extra innings over the Cardinals 3-2. The Pittsburgh Pirates amassed 14 hits in the game as they were winners in extra innings over the Reds 9-7. The Marlins put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 12-4. Brian Song had a big day offensively, collecting 3 hits and driving in 3 as the Orioles downed the Blue Jays 5-4. Leaf as the Red Sox took care of the Tigers.